Yeah, thanks, Darren. Okay, but we've got two people back here who do need an introduction. If you could welcome to stage Andrew Lee Potts and Hannah Spearritt from Primeval. I know, it's slightly. It's our new boudoir.
I feel like I'm ruining it with my pink plastic.
You are a bit, I didn't like to say.
I'm not like it because it doesn't quite go with the leathers.
Ruining it.
The
Okay, so basically, as you're well versed in these things, but there's roving mics. So if you want to ask a question, get your hand in the air, and we'll get the mic to you. So who wants to kick us off with the first question of the day then? We've got one right here. Look at the speed at which he moves. It's like a jungle cat. Swan.
Hello. Can you tell us if and when Primeval is returning?
There's nothing that is set in stone in terms of Primeval coming back. That's not to say something may not happen. There's been a film in the making for a while that's been worked on, but again, there's just nothing to confirm, unfortunately.
Yeah, as far as we know, Warner Brothers own the rights to Primeval. They bought them quite a while ago. It's their prerogative whether they want to do something with it, you know. So we'll see. I don't know if Jurassic Park coming out is good or a bad thing. You never know, it might start a craze of dinosaur stuff again, and they've got it up their sleeves if they want it. So I guess never say never with Primeval, because we've come back before, but at the moment there's no stuff that we're aware of.
With all the shows and guests that have got coming through here, there's always that period, isn't there, when a show finishes, people are like, when it's coming back? But then these things do come back, don't they, very often, if they've got like a strong fan base, and that's, I think the show still has got a good fan base to it.
You know, everyone likes a band getting back together, don't they?
Yeah.
Come on, it's fine.
Oh, funny enough.
I got asked if I was going on tour today. I don't know the routines.
You can learn them, they're quite easy, I've shown you. Alright, next question. Come on. Good to ask a question. It's going to be a really short Q&A. That's the question. We've got some here to chase this over. Leah's bringing you the mic. Bring it quickly. It's because she's not named after a princess, she's named after a jet.
If there is actually a movie, will you two be in it? Are we rubbish without the original cast?
Yeah, I guess it depends whether they write our characters in it. I would think so. It's definitely something that I personally would like to do. I think that a film would work really, really well. With Abby and Connor in it, actually. So,
Yeah, I'm sure I'll rock up at some point. Making something.
Annoying Abby. Yeah.
Okay, next one then. It's just too slow.
What was your favourite episode to film?
I quite liked Series 1, Episode 2. Does that make any sense?
Series 1, Episode 2.
When we were walking in the woods.
We're always in the woods.
I thought it was just
when I had my little one-man tent.
Oh, Series 1?
That wasn't one, two. Yeah.
Series 1?
Series 1.
Hang on, that's the first episode.
Episode 2.
Episode 3.
Episode 2 is when my Stephen got bitten by that giant.
Yeah!
You just got correct.
Which one was that then? What was the one?
You just got third.
I totally did, didn't I? Which one was it?
Episode 1.
Oh, okay. Then that one. To film. That was quite fun.
I like loads of them. Some of them I don't like as much, but I won't say those ones. But I also like season 4 and 5 where they took it. I do really like the start of the stuff, but also the evolution of the characters in the show I found cool and interesting to film. Primarily because I got more to do. If I'm honest.
Is there a lot of sort of, staring at stuff that isn't there though?
There's lots of that.
Only when I'm working with her.
Harsh.
Okay, we get used to it.
Yeah, there is.
Do you have to someone like a grip with a tennis ball?
At the start we did.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, all that.
But then it kind of just got to like a tape mark, didn't it? Sometimes nothing, because if everything's in frame, then you couldn't really have a mark because they want to see everything. So,
And often, a person called Dave.
Oh yeah, we had Dave.
Yeah, Dave, who
Lot from Dave.
became many things in Primeval. Also the Lodge,
Yeah, he was a lodge.
aka Dave the Lodge. Yeah.
Dave, go stand on that hill and pretend to be a lodge. That was Dave. It was awesome.
Yeah.
True. It's absolutely true.
Hi.
Oh.
I'm here.
Where are you? Oh, hi.
It's all your voices come from over
Yeah, it sounds like it.
So to us on stage, it just sounds
Yeah.
like behind me.
I really hope the answer was yes, but in Primeval New World, obviously Conrad came in and went, I want to get back to my wife. Please tell me that Abby was his wife at that point.
No. I imagine so, yeah. I imagine that was the idea. We didn't actually, because I kind of came in the show, I was in and out flying over to Vancouver, I didn't actually see the producers much of that, so I didn't really chat much about the storylines. I kind of just went and did, what I was told and said what I had to say. So I don't really know the backstory behind that or what they had in mind, or what happened. All that they did hint was that I was stuck in a constant time travel, and I had to be there to keep something from happening or something. I think that's where they might have gone with it. I think there was plans to have more characters if it would to carry on, but obviously they didn't carry the show on. But yeah, I think that was the original plan, to have more characters in and out of it from the British show.
I was going to pop over actually, so I would assume so.
That's kind of what
So-
I just said.
Yeah. But I didn't pop in the end.
Okay, I've got one here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. We were on the end of the 5th season when they all got back to the ark. Throwback. And then they all got back to the ark, and then obviously Matt saw a future version of himself, as the titles rolled. Do you ever know what that actually meant? Does that make sense?
It wasn't a future, it was his twin.
You didn't have a twin?
How do you know?
Totally extra.
That's throwing you at it.
Just get his back up before.
Okay, I've got another one here.
Regardless of where
Hi.
regardless of where it ended or what you might have heard or discussed or anything like that, if you were to go back to the roles, what would you like to see your characters do? I'm not talking about plot lines, but maybe particular situations that you might have thought about, or creatures, or some sort of
Jet skis. I always wanted to do one of jet skis. It was like those little
Oh,
wells.
you're going away from dinosaurs.
I wouldn't get a jet ski though, would it be?
Yeah,
And I'd be on a trailer at the back of it. That'd be cool.
just put that in the contract, even if someone has to be a jet ski.
There was a really cool storyline that they didn't do. You know, Diplodocus, the ones with the really, really long head herbivores, but they were talking about one of those coming through, and that wasn't the threat, obviously, because it's a herbivore. I mean, it might have smashed some stuff up by accident, but it was going to be about parasites that used to connect to them, and the parasites were dropping off it, and that's what we had to deal with, which I thought was quite a cool idea. So yeah, that's a bit of inside info that I've only just remembered.
Thank you.
You're late. What? Unbelievable. Thanks, Sue.
Okay, next question.
This is kind of
of a stupid question, but did you ever like not get along with the crew? And if that is too stupid, I got another one. What was that? What was probably the episode that you didn't enjoy making?
Oh, okay. Did we not get along with the crew? I don't remember that.
That's a theme that's coming up this year. It's like,
Oh, is it?
who do you hate on set? It's like Game of Thrones. It's like, who do you hate working with?
We had a lot of different directors, and certain directors I think we liked more than others, you know, but that's just, it's like any work situation, isn't it? Some you kind of like, and some are a bit too bossy. But as for the episodes, I wouldn't say that I didn't like it, but you know the one with the invisible creature thing? I felt like that was maybe pushing it a little bit too far. I felt like, I think I liked our future Predator, and to have another one that was kind of futuristic, I like just keeping it with our future Predator. So I think that's the episode that I'm a bit on the fence about. And obviously the episode where Cutter gets shot as well. And we're all like, because I had to carry him. What about you?
I agree. I think the Invisible episode was slightly...
What was that called?
Is it?
Did it have a name?
Anybody?
No. It looked like a gremlin, but not the cute ones.
Yeah.
The horrible ones. Dave did that as well, it was like...
It's multi-talented, isn't
He
it?
is so
We should get him on.
We should.
We should get Dave on here.
Picture of a lodge.
Yeah.
Okay. Any more questions out there? It's picking up now.
What was your favourite creatures in the episodes?
Oh, mine would have to be Rex. Yeah. More stuff with Rex. If we ever did anything to do with Primeval again, it would be definitely to bring Rex more to the forefront. I think he...
He should be the leader of the team, I reckon.
He should be. Of course. Yeah. Definitely. Sorry?
Nobody's got a mic, I can't hear what's going on.
What was that?
Becca's out.
So,
Yeah, I can see him taking me.
oh, okay.
Who are we talking about? Oh, it's Sid and Nancy, the Directodons.
Well, you want Becca to take in Sid and Nancy?
Yeah,
I think you'd be happy with that.
Because when you got stuck in the past,
Yeah.
when you came back, there was only Rex and the animals.
I know, they'd sold Sid and Nancy. They'd sold them to...
I know.
On eBay. You laughed, there was an episode where Rex got sold on eBay. I sorted that out though, didn't I? That was funny. It's a great episode. Actually, talking about Rex and talking about favourite episodes, I do love the one where I let him out by accident on the golf course. Just because I had quite a lot of... And that was the first time I had to do the whole talking to the top of a car. Obviously nothing was there, but they mimicked our moves, so every time I was looking away, he was looking away, and obviously we'd run away from the big flying thing, we do a big jump at the end, so... And Rex did his own stunts.
Great. Next question then. Get through these.
Hi. Sorry, hi. I was just going to ask, if there was a Primeval film, which members of the original cast would you suggest to bring back?
Me.
Yourselves.
Other than ourselves.
Carter for sure.
Yeah, I think Carter would have to be in it.
Yeah, straight up.
I think to take it back to the beginning,
Yeah, take it back to
would
the
be a
beginning.
good idea.
Miss Lucy Brown
Yeah, Luce.
as Claudia.
For sure. Oh, we don't know.
Well, they all got very confusing, didn't they? Claudia, Jenny. But I'd bring her back as Claudia.
Yeah, I think Claudia. I think yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Captain Ryan.
Captain Ryan, Stephen.
Stephen. No, maybe not Stephen. But yeah, I think taking it back to... I think, for me, a wicked bit Primeval was when the first series went well, and then they just put loads and loads of money into it, basically. And we came back and we had the Ark. I mean, we all walked on the set just going, what? This is like James Bond or something. It was the best, it's still one of the best sets I've ever seen, worked in it. And it was all practical, you know what I mean? There was no CGI in it, it was all just a massive set. So I think, from that point really, where we just got in the Ark, and you know, Hannah's got that bit where we have the mammoth, we have it in the Ark, and that was kind of cool. And the future Predator in the Ark as well, that was awesome. Although I did like the stuff with the future Predators coming through to the new Ark. I thought that was really well done, and really scary actually. What was the question?
Okay, next one then.
She's naked, by the way, this girl. Seriously, stand
And
up.
your pass.
Look at this. Is that right?
Hearing a couple of Primeval writers talking a couple of years ago, and they were talking about sort of, guest writers that come in, and they'd sort of written scenes that they really loved, but just for whatever reason were cut out of the episodes. And I was just wondering if there were any scenes that you guys either read or maybe even filmed that never actually got into the episode.
Probably did cut some stuff.
That you actually wish you'd had the chance to play out.
There was a section in the start, when we're in the past, for however long we're in the past for, there's a little bit where we have a fight, where we've been in the Cretaceous era, and where I've got long hair and I've got a big beard, and she's got a big beard.
But that original, I don't know if you remember this, the original script that got sent was her tracking me, looping something around my ankle, and me getting yanked through the forest at high speed, which I didn't have anything on it. But they deemed that too expensive. The rig was going to be too expensive or something for what they wanted.
That's a shame.
You know, I was fine.
I've just seen that.
Yeah, that was made fun.
Yanked.
But what else? There probably was quite a lot of stuff.
There was loads along the way to do with money.
Often we get a script, and what we actually shot for that episode might turn out completely different. They did go back to the drawing board a couple of times, didn't they? I can't think off the top of my head now, but it did happen quite a few times. I mean, there's 36 episodes, so it happened doing that.
But it's never too disappointing. It was always kind of like, we were always shooting really cool stuff.
Yeah.
So we weren't ever kind of like holding on to those bits that could have been, I guess.
Jet skis.
Of course, jet skis.
Should have been. It's going to be the only contracts now, isn't it? Jet skis. My rider is jet skis. Right, next question.
Hello.
Hi. What's the scariest creature that you've had to deal with during all seasons?
During all seasons, I would say the future Predator. When we went through to the future, I think it was in series 5. Series 5?
3, yeah, it was series 3.
Series 3. See, there we go. There we go. Episode 9. Yeah. And we were running away.
Oh, your brother, yeah.
Yeah.
And you talked back
There we go.
outside, but he just popped out of the car.
There we did, yeah.
Yeah.
My brother, I completely
In his leotard.
We'd have to bring my brother back.
No, he sold Drax on eBay.
Oh, he did sell
Didn't
Rex on
like
eBay,
it.
yeah.
Did you not like him? No.
Don't bring it back.
Don't bring it back.
So, what was the scariest monster? You said
Scariest
James Lester. Actually, he got really lovely and cool at the end, which I really liked. You proper liked us at the end.
Because obviously the things aren't there when you film them, so they're only where you were sort of shocked to see the final thing and think, whoa, that's a bit much.
Always with the Future Predator, actually. Especially towards the end, the Future Predator was the bit where it's going to get you and you manage to freeze it with sound and stay still. And Becca walks around it. I thought that was amazing. It looked like a big budget Hollywood film. And so I was always impressed with the Future Brother. And the Mosasaur was really good as well. I thought that texture of its scales and all that was awesome. Some of them were better than others, but you know, they did it on a TV budget and TV time limit. So
Saber-toothed tiger probably being the weakest.
yeah, we weren't. None of us were that convinced with
so it's not
Saber-toothed
hard to
tiger.
do CGI-wise.
In fact, that episode, I wasn't. That's one of them. Or apart from in Thorpe Park, where I've got the massive gun.
Or if you've got a gun, it's your favourite.
Don't know why I did that.
Was the gun real?
Huh?
Was the gun real?
The gun was real, and it was really, really heavy. Because it was James's gun that he had to have all the time. And James had a rubber one for when he was riding on the motorbike, because it was so heavy. It's like a proper long-distance sniper rifle thing. But I didn't. I ran with the real one. I'm just saying.
Those poor people.
Okay, next question then. He's going to get there first. Excuse me. Should have some lift music or something.
Did you actually get brain freeze when you had that slushy in
Where am I looking? Put your hand up. Oh, hi, sorry. Did I get brain freeze? No.
Yeah.
I was acting. That's not me sliding in the door, is it?
You actually do get it when you have slushies.
Oh yeah, I often
As
get
a
it.
person, he does get...
Very sensitive,
Yeah. So...
But that sliding under the door was really cool. That was a stunt double.
Yeah, I was going to say that wasn't him.
I wasn't, even though I'd love to say it was. But it was seamlessly cut though. It
Oh,
really
it's
genuinely does feel like it.
Yeah, really well done. It was your physique.
It was my physique, he was very svelte.
Lucy Brown, you lit that one off Lucy Brown, didn't you?
Okay, we've got another question here.
All the episodes, which one has your favourite storyline?
In the episodes,
Yeah.
which one's favourite storyline?
Oh, gosh. There is so many. I am a fan of the Jojo ep.
Yeah.
Dare I say which number? Because I'll probably get it wrong. Series 1, ep 4.
No.
Is that right?
No.
What?
Later.
4, 6.
It's 4.
I know it weren't 6.
It's 4. Yeah, that is a favourite of mine. I like the cute kind of, you know, I like Rex, I like the Dojos, all that kind of stuff, so I'm a bit girly like that. And exactly.
I liked when we went into the future. That was cool. Because we got to run over cars, which is something I've always wanted to do.
On the cars?
On the cars, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Matt's future, or...
I don't know, the one with jet skis.
Just get to Rex more often if you can run on cars wherever you want. Go around the car park, mate. Okay, we've got time for a couple more questions.
Beth?
Hi.
Hi.
I was wondering, with you being one of the few characters that were in that were in the show for the whole run of it, whether with new people coming in, it must be quite nerve-wracking for them, but was it nerve-wracking for you to have to welcome them into the group, as you like, or was it quite fun? Or
It's always lovely getting new people into the show because you get bored. It's great to have new energy. For me, it's not.
Yeah, it was lovely. Well, once we got used to it, but at the start, you know, the 5 of us started together, and I won't lie that when they let James go first, I think we were quite affected by it, weren't we? Because we envisaged, I can't say that word.
Envisaged.
There you go, that one. Us being together for the whole series, and then straight after that with Dougie, you know, being the next one.
Then you just think it might be you next.
Yeah, and I think we had to adapt, and then that became quite a thing in Primeval. Like nobody was really safe.
We weren't safe. It's like X Factor. Exactly the same.
Okay, I think we've got time for one more question here, so let's make it a good one.
That'd be a good one.
Oh right, got one at the back.
I had a question.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hi. If you could give your character some advice, what would you say to them?
That's a good question.
That is a good one.
So you think about it.
Take your time, guys.
Yeah, that's it. Do you want some cognac?
Oh, lovely, actually. Sack your hairdresser. Yeah.
Again, same for me actually.
Same for me, really.
I think towards the end, Connor messed up a bit. So I think he got a little bit.
You got a little bit
lost.
sidetracked, didn't you?
Yeah. So I guess I think I know without going too deep. I think Connor would have wanted it to go right back to the start before he lost all his friends. Do you know? And because obviously he cared a lot about everybody, and he still had Abby then, even though he didn't realise he had her in a sense. So I think yeah, it all ran away as life does. Escape everything. She's still naked.
Let's say something positive so we can finish on a high.
Yeah, you say something.
What?
Anything positive.
Has everyone got to see
Anything
Good
positive.
7?
Yeah, has anyone come to see the tour?
Oh, we've got one.
They're thinking, wait, it's a Primeval tour? Primeval on ice.
Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
We have run out of time. So you put your hands together and thank Andrew and Fox.